just shout out Dreamhack in general for having us here and putting on this tournament. And you all watching from home, if you can next year or when one of the next Dreamhacks rolls around, be that, you know, Valencia, Anaheim, Dallas, whatever, try and make your way out.
It's awesome, man. Hey, and shout out to the monster we got in front of us, too, for helping sponsor this and all of our other
helping keep me awake for this 10 a.m. block.
Yeah, I came in here, saw the monsters in the fridge, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna grab one of those.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, you got to be able to get ready. But, you know, I mean, we've got such a large entrant pool, man. You've got to start this early, and that's what you love to see, is so many people coming out to participate in these events that you've got to start it early to be able to get everyone through. So excited to see how this ends up going here. Already, guys, getting set up. The Ness going to come out for Jonestly. Figured it was going to be, almost always is, a really, really clean Ness. We've come up against a Lucina here for Magic.
But we do have a Lucina on the other side, and what does Ness struggle against? It's swords. Lucina, one of the best swords in the game. We'll see if Jonestly can overcome that bad matchup, because let's be real, it's Ness. He can do just about anything if the player is on their game.
Exactly. Lucina, there are a few characters in Smash that are just like fundamentals to character. Lucina being one of them, you know, has really all the tools you need to succeed. The only thing really lacking is a projectile. So, like, if you're good on your fundamental game, you can be a good Lucina here.
She just be playing neutral, man.
Yeah, she does. So, but Ness has a little bit of creativity involved, like you're talking about, where you can really shine if you're Jonestly. You do get the PK fire there. Look for the second one. Maybe greets a little bit for it. Can't find it, but really good job from Magic here, spacing away, just controlling the stage.
Yeah, these poking fairs and poking F-tilts just keeping Jonestly out and away, and now has a pretty significant percent lead. Going to be looking for the stock here soon. Finds the jab on what I believe was the jump get up, and Jonestly just cannot get off this ledge and will never get off this ledge as the invincibility runs out and that F smash comes for the stock.
Yeah, it does. Is now already a pretty good lead here for Magic, who's controlled so much of the stage. But a good drag down fair into the grab here from Jonestly. Now he's got Lucina on the ledge. What can he do here? PK fire. Just going to wait this one out, see if he can get a punish here. But can't find anything to do. Back throw would have probably killed right there, but instead just misses on it.
And now the percent, the extra credit percent at that, being racked up by Magic. Great reaction on the neutral get up to get the grab, but misses the tech and cannot recover.
Knew he was dead there, decides just to fall down and take that one, as Jonestly does bring it back just a little bit, but Magic already in a lot of control here, and this is where Jonestly spent a lot of this game on this left side of the stage just trying to recover back. Does finally get back to some solid ground, but Magic throws him right back off stage with a back air.
Coming back to stage once again. Magic's been looking for those down tilts to 2-frame, but the window on PK Fire 2 is just so difficult to react to and so difficult to catch, so I'm not surprised that the hit rate has been 0 thus far, but doesn't hurt to keep trying.
No, it doesn't here. Is, again, Jonestly just trying to poke his way back in, but, you know, again, when we're getting to winners round 3, you're getting some very solid players here, and you can tell both these players very patient, not overextending a lot, just giving what the game gives, or taking what the game gives them, I should say.
PK Fire in, though, and that is going to be a potential stock. No, Jonestly not able to close it out with the up smash. The back hit, not enough to do it, and the back air, not enough to do it either. Air dodge back.
Very risky situation there. Anytime you use your jump as Ness, it's tough because that you're recovering. Not the greatest in the world. You really need that jump. But a grab here, an up throw is going to do it. 162% on Jonestly as Magic takes a small stock lead here, but a lot of percent already on them.
Yeah, that's thanks to the Rage. Going to be able to close out the stock there, and back in the same position as during stock 1, where they take it early and get to build up some extra credit. Now already 35 thanks to that F-tilt hitting high, but the back air takes it down and stops it right there at 35.
Yeah, good parry from Jonestly, but again here, this left side of the stage has been his kryptonite. Magic has dominated it, kept Jonestly over there for so much off the ledge as he does finally make it back. But look at the percentage he's taking just trying to fight to get to the ground.
Feels like Jonestly really is just suffering from fighting game-itis, the now do it facing left syndrome. And it seems incapable of doing so, but Magic not suffering from nearly the same problems, just dominating that left side of the stage.
It really is now finally retreating back to the ground, but again, Magic is just so patient with his approach, baiting in and out, just adding up this percent. Gonna be looking for this kill soon as Jonestly continues to just pepper away, trying to get some of this percent back, but is having such a hard time just finding secure footing.
Back air does not connect thanks to the air dodge. Drag down, but F smashes the wrong way, and that is going to be curtains for game number 1. Magic able to throw out an F smash of their own in short order. And that is game one going to Lucina.
Yeah, I think right there, Jonestly goes for that F smash because he sees the percentage deficit and he sees how hard it is to break through that Lucina neutral. So you kind of just gamble it all on one of your strongest moves right there, and you hope you get the read to either at least get stage control or potentially stock. That's a very strong F smash where you can at least set up an edge guard. So sometimes you got to take that Hail Mary approach, you know?
And maybe either looking for the roll through or just misinputting F smash the other way, hoping that they would be able to get it before the shield comes out. But regardless, that is the game in their favor. Now up 1-0, we go towards Jonestly's counter pick, which I didn't get to see, but I'm assuming it's a stage like Smashville off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I also took a look at my monster here that is keeping me awake this morning and didn't quite see the stage, but we're about to see it here as Jonestly still on the Ness.
Oh, no, back to PS2. All right.
You know, again, to me, it's more of a matchup issue than a stage issue. I think you've just got to be able to break through this neutral of Magic, which has been so good so far.
Yeah, I would have liked to see something like Smashville or maybe even Small Battlefield, just less room for Lucina to space out with the fairs and nairs on. Because you can, once you get in close to Lucina, you can just smother her with those active Ness hitboxes and keep her down. But running it back to PS2 is not the worst decision either. I definitely can see it working out for Jonestly, especially given how much better he was doing towards the tail end of that game, and now finding an early lead in this one.
Yeah, Jonestly, a very cerebral player, a guy that always does better in the second game in a set because he does get a very good download. He's very meticulous and thinks about exactly what his opponent's doing, and you can see that right now as he's turned this around and has decided to just control the stage. And that PK Thunder off stage, which can be such a strong tool in this matchup, which we didn't really even see at all in game one.
Dash attack, though, going to put Jonestly deep off stage, looking for that fading bear, but not able to find it. Jonestly coming back from the depths and looking for it again. Magic really wants this stock gone and is going to find it with the Dancing Blade.
Dancing Blade there does take it, and again, that's Lucina's skill power. Such strong neutral and a lot of power in that Falcon that is spread out throughout the blade. Doesn't have to mark issue with the tipper, but Jonestly with a trade right there to get it right back. And yet again, a parry on the off this platform here to try to get things going, as this one is back to dead even, man. Been a phenomenal set so far. We're going to see who takes this one.
PK Fire starting to put in that work for John. Gets this tight 38%, but now it's Lucina time. Gets that one stray hit in neutral and is able to smother and frame trap all the way to next week. 99%, 0.9 away from 100, and now past that triple-digit marker. Has to get back on stage, has to get back to neutral, and has been unable to do so successfully yet.
Yeah, wanted the grab there just out of range is a good spacing for Magic. As again, just controlling this space with that Falcon so well. Good stuff from Jonestly here. Looking for the PK Thunder 2, gets to the middle of the stage, does get the shield up in time, but gets grabbed now. And here we go, back to this left side of the stage where it feels like Jonestly has lived for the most of this set.
Just continuously getting ping-ponged back and forth, not really getting the opportunity to do all that much. Every time he gets up, Magic is there with either a grab or a fair or down tilt or something else, and it's all working out in his favor. The stock likely not long for this world. If he keeps this up with that fair, could be the starter that Jonestly was looking for, as he does convert it with the the Psy Magnet into the back air.
Oh, there you go. You get the hanging up smash right there to be able to get the kill. Great spacing from that, to be able to run up and know exactly where he needs to put it to get the kill. And Jonestly turns it around and gives himself a little bit of a lead here. But Magic, again, on this Lucina, has so much skill power, and we see it right there.
Falling up air does it, but that tiny stock lead and tiny percent lead that Jonestly finds himself could be exactly what he needed to get into this, as now he continues to lengthen it with these PK Fires. Dare Bear, F-tilt, continues to build the damage, but the down smash going to put him in a terrible spot, especially with the tail of the PK Thunder, knocking him back and ruining the jump momentum. That is it, and we go to our first game 3 of the block.
Yeah, both of these characters, it seems like, have such a good mastery of who they're playing, right? Jonestly very well knowing those Ness spacing and tools and using that PK Thunder well to get that tail rather than the actual head of the hitbox, to make sure that he just clipped them off stage so they can't get back with the up B rather than sending them back up with the full hit of it. Again, with that up smash, hanging it off the stage, being able to run up and do that. And then again, for Magic, the ability to just space so well on this Lucina, to punish Jonestly when he's coming in too hot, to be able to control so much in the middle of the stage, making it difficult for him. This is really a game and a set where I think it's going to come down to who can win neutral the most, who can keep the stage the most, and that's exactly what we saw here. Jonestly came out to a hot start in that one, and that allowed him to do well. As the Lucina here, Magic is counterpicking to the stage you thought the Ness should go to.
Interesting choice here, but I would say that it's kind of a dichotomy between the two players where it feels like Lucina needs to win neutral more. Ness needs to make more use of those neutral wins, because we saw like one neutral win for Jonestly turn into 70%, turn into a stock, especially towards the tail end of that game too. But we see Magic just constantly winning neutral and only getting, 30, 40 off of it. It's just the two characters want different things, and it's going to be down to who can control neutral more.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, like, to use a baseball analogy, it's like power hitter versus, like, an on-base percentage, right? The Ness here is the slugger, man. When he gets in, he does a lot. The Lucina, though, is somebody that's reliably going to be able to get those hits, reliably going to be able to do stuff. But can you do that enough to put runs on the board to take stops?
47% onto the Ness right now. It's looking like Jonestly might have started to figure this out at the tail end of the last game, but the drop-down counter, that's what I've been waiting to see all set long. One of Ness's largest weaknesses, a lot of the time Magic had just been going for the down tilt at ledge to attempt to catch him going high, but now that he's figured it out, the drop-down counter, Jonestly's going to have to make a lot more use of like double jump air dodge instead of the PK rocket to get back to stage.
And I think smart from Magic to really save that here to a pivotal moment in Game 3, because Jonestly's going to adjust to it if you show it too early and show that you're willing to do that, as Jonestly does take the back air stock here, and we're back to basically even.
Absolutely, but now he has to have that in the back of his mind anytime he's off stage and goes for the normal recovery. Magic will be there.
PK fire right here. Jonestly not trying to overcommit on that PK fire. He's been punished a time or two from Magic here, just using it for that damage, really, as he jumps back to the stage, rolls around, but can't really find anything as he is stuck on this ledge right now. And Magic trying to just get some space closer to him. Does get the grab, knocks him off stage. This is going to be a chance maybe, but no, to jump back to the ledge.
Yeah, just constantly poking at him with these down tilts and these fares, trying to catch him with his shield down so that he can get the conversion into the stock. But Jonestly has recognized how Magic likes to play offense and is just like, all right, I got a shield, I'll use it. I got plenty of shield at that.
Yeah, trying to, again, just to get these hits off. It's up B out of shield right there. Jonestly gets back to the ledge. Oh, that F smash just barely missed the roll. I think he was trying to space for the roll, but he ends up missing it as Jonestly looks for Nair into fair, but just barely misspaces it, and the back air punish on it from Magic puts him up a stock. Really good position to be in if you're Magic. Jonestly's got a long road to hoe if he wants to bring this one back. Trying to start it out here.
Rolls away from the grab. Oh. Very, very clean neutral being played by Magic at the moment. Just is able to dance around all these hitboxes being thrown out, constantly finding these grabs, these tomahawks, or these dash-ins to continue to pour this damage on, but the hitbox does not connect, so Jonestly gets a second shot at this.
Yeah, Jonestly going a little bit steeper up right there to try to get all the way through that counter hitbox. Very good adaptation from him. If you go a little bit flat with it, obviously you're going to be able to get that hitbox in, but instead goes the down B into the back air, but 101% going to be tough for Jonestly here to bring this back. Magic just needs to keep playing their game, and they may get this stock soon as they have stage control.
This would have to be a crazy clutch by Jonestly, especially from this disadvantageous position that Magic managed to put them in with that Angel platform invincibility. They used that invincibility to just push them to the ledge, and now they're playing the Lucina game of ledge trapping. Has to do the double recovery, but Jonestly, not given stage control, was maybe hoping that Magic would run off stage, look for a fair or a bear, but hang on, this damage starting to build. 145 to 40, now 57.
Yeah, the PK flash now not going to put you in free fall anymore in Smash Ultimate. Is a good tool there off stage, and PK fire starting to rack up damage. This is what you're talking about. A couple of hits from Ness can put you back into kill percentage.
Ooh, but the straight hit from Nair very nearly does it. Jonestly able to hold on, air dodges back to the ledge, looks for the Psy Magnet Bear. I think not going to be enough. Oh, but the up tilt beautifully placed.
Yeah, great stuff for Magic right there. Able to hit that up tilt. Jonestly just got in too big of a hole right there. And Magic, again, playing his character well. Lucina, like we talked about, is a character that's going to win neutral so consistently. You can't just always run away with a stock. You can't always run away with a set. You've got to continue to play patient, continue to play your neutral game, and that's exactly what Magic did there in that last game, even with a little bit of percent adding on him, just waiting for his moments and taking that up tilt for the kill.
And that was the thing, too, with such a huge lead built up by Magic throughout the course of that game. When we got into that last stock situation, when we saw those PK fires hit, when we saw that damage racking up, he was able to stay calm, go, I know I'll get my opportunity to swing in short order, and I'll be able to close this out in my favor. So a 2-1 victory for Magic, and Jonestly going to go terrorize the losers bracket for a little while.